Hey guys, it's Erica Galinas with At Properties Real Estate here for our monthly market update. I've been on hiatus for a while doing a bunch of different things with real estate. Things got a little busy, but I wanted to start doing these videos again because I'm sure you've all heard and read about this, market bust and housing horribleness and everything like that. So I want to start doing these videos again so we can kind of, the same way we tracked it on its way up, we'll see about tracking it on its way down. So I picked Schererville. I have all the numbers for Schererville to start with this week. One of the reasons why is because we don't have a lot of new construction in Schererville, which new construction kind of skews the numbers. And also we have lots of different kind of houses. So we have condos and we have townhouses and single family homes and high-end homes. So I think Schererville might give us a good big picture. So I'll do the monthly numbers first for September, and then we'll talk about the horrific crash. So for September, this is all properties that were sold in September. So first of the month, the last of the month, 36 units in Schererville were sold. That includes all kinds of properties. No new construction, as we said. 16 of those were condos, which means 20 of those were single family homes. And again, Schererville has kind of a nice mix of that stuff. A lot of times condos and townhouses move a little more quickly because of their price point. So 36 units sold for a total volume of $11.2 million. That gives us an average price of $286,250. Which seems low-ish. I mean, we've been hearing, $500,000 for this and that. Average days on market, 6 days. Still pretty quick. Still, certainly, 30 days is usually kind of an average market kind of cycle. So things are moving fast, possibly because we do have that lower price point. List to sales price, so what it's listed for versus what it actually closes at, 99.26%. So very close to 100%. So it's not like 82% or, 50% or something like that. We're still pretty dead on with these list prices for the properties sold in September. So pending listings in Schererville, again, all kinds. There are 23 pending listings in Schererville as of this time. Average price, $329,900. We won't know what the final closing prices are until, they actually close over the next 30, 45 days, depending on when they went under contract. Average days on market, 15 days on market. Higher than 6, not by a tremendous amount, still well below, 30-day average kind of stuff. Again, no new construction, so they are all 23 are existing homes. 4 condos, 19 single family homes. So, we have the condo mix in there, not as high as our closed sales, but certainly they're still in there affecting those numbers. Active listings in Schererville. So this is stuff that is listed and has not sold yet, whether it was listed 5 minutes ago or, 100 years ago. 53 active listings in Schererville. Average list price, again, we're not going to know closing prices till they actually sell. Average list price is $354,000. Average days on market, 25 days. So we're starting to see that go up a little bit. There's 5 new construction. Most of them are the townhouses in Bailey's Cove. The rest are all 48. The other are existing homes. 33 single family homes. 20 condos, townhouse, duplexes. So again, we have that good mix in there. Based on what we've seen in the past, these numbers, kind of seem normal. So everything that's closed, sold in 6 days, at a lower price because stuff that's priced better is going to sell faster. Pendings, a little bit higher on the market. Actives, much higher price, 25 days on the market. So we're starting to see that ramp up. So as I said, I wanted to look at Schererville because they have probably the most average housing stock. Nice big footprint, lots of different kinds of houses. And compare them to 1 year ago. So this is all after the interest rate changes, after the market slowdown, the whole thing. 1 year ago, so just to remind you, in September, the average price was $286,000. A year ago, in September, for Schererville, on average, the price was $285,000. Average days on market, 6 days, exactly equal to what we had in September 2022. 51 units, so it actually sold a little more. We saw more activity, things closed or moved a little bit faster because we probably had more buyers at the time. Sales to list price, 98%. So these numbers are almost identical, except more sold, 50 some versus 30 some that we had in September. They are almost identical. In both cases, there was a lot of condo, duplex, townhouse activity. In both cases, there was $1 million home that I kind of threw out because it was really skewed the average, let's say. Are we now, this horrible real estate thing? Based on these numbers, doesn't look like it. As a matter of fact, if we go back to 2018, so I pulled September 2018 numbers, just to give us an idea of, the changes that 2018 was kind of before everything, shot way up. 2018 average days on market, 44 days. So over a month and a half, which again, in an average market, 30 days is about right. So it's not a little bit on the high side, but not a whole lot. Average price, $211,000. So that's a difference of 70 some $1,000 in averages from 2018 through last year when everything was super hot, through the month that just ended, 2 weeks ago. Number of units sold, 33. So less, more on par with what we had this past month. Sales to list priced, 98%. So looking at all of these numbers, I don't know that I'm ready to sound the alarm bell, at least in Schererville, comparatively over the past year. Like I said, it appears, and these are monthly averages, and as we build this, I know days on market, sales to list prices, and the ones I did in the beginning of the year and late last year, we were seeing 2 days on market, we were seeing 102% of list price. So there certainly is some variation there, indication that the market is slowing down a bit, but I'm not seeing any horrific, horrible numbers. What we're going to have to keep an eye on going forward, and I'm going to continue doing these videos now so we can witness the downfall or the average or whatever this turns out to be. Average days on market for active listings right now is 25 days. The average listing price is $354,000. 25 is much more than 6. 15 is, a little bit less than 25 in a couple weeks, but it counts. We will keep an eye on those two numbers, because what will happen, and what is happening here and in other places in the country, is that sellers, maybe their agents are using comps from, January or February of the beginning of the year before we had the interest rate rises. Maybe there's different things going on in the neighborhood. A lot more people are just done. It's going to be Christmas soon, the whole thing, so they're just sitting tight. But usually what's going to happen, and we'll see if this does, is that 354 compared to the 286 average, compared to the 329 pending average list price, we're going to have to see those come down, or the days on market are going to go up. Buyers, the reality is for buyers, the interest rate rises impacted their pre-approvals tremendously. Buyers who used to be able to afford $400,000 are now at, $290,000, $310,000. So their buying power has been considerably slashed. So what we will see in Schererville, Munster, I don't have a crystal ball, but let's just say what we should be seeing in our market going forward is two things. Well, one of two things. Either the prices are going to come down or the days on market are going to go up. And basically that depends on how anxious the sellers are to sell, what kind of advice they're getting from their realtor in terms of comparable sales prices and the reality of the current market. And then also if interest rates continue to go up, or for some reason they go down, on the buyer side, then obviously we may see changes there. But I'm sure if we go up much higher or we suddenly go down for some reason, that's basically going to be the headline, and nobody's going to be particularly worried about sales prices except for in videos like this. So if you have any questions, if you live in Munster, thinking about selling, thinking about buying, Schererville, thinking about selling, thinking about buying, absolutely give me a call or text me anytime, 219-765-2062. Even if you just have questions like, hey, I'm thinking about selling because I want to downsize, but I'm not sure what the prices are going to do, blah, 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 call me. That's literally what I do for my job, and I'm always happy to help. If you prefer to email me, you can reach me at hsbyerica@gmail.com. That stands for Home Sales by Erica. You can also check out my website for information, homesalesbyerica.com. Again, I'm always happy to help. Even if you just have a simple question about updates or anything else, certainly I will help with that. If you like this video, please, pound the button is what we're saying now. Subscribe to my channel. If you have people in Schererville, people who are thinking of moving to Schererville, please share this video with them so they can kind of get an idea of the horrific market that's going on in Schererville right now. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next week. We will be talking about Munster, Indiana. Hey guys, I'm glad you're enjoying my videos. If you have any questions about buying or selling, but I'm not in your area, I have connections to an international network of realtors who would be happy to help. Give me a call, text me anytime, 219-765-2062. I'll be happy to give you the name of a realtor in your area. Thanks.